Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support in this channel. I don't take it for granted. Happy Sunday, and it is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you well wherever you are. Now, news is just in that regarding Gachagua to be impeached before December 2024. And let's go straight to this video of Kimilili MP Didmas Barasa.
Regarding Gachagua impeached himself 1 year ago. Juzi amesema sisi wabunge tumenunuliwa, ajitupeleka yeye nyumbani. Hakuna mjumbe ambaye amenunuliwa. Parliament of Kenya, the National Assembly, tumepata ujasiri kutoka kwa vijana wetu wadogo wale wa Gen Z, vile walikuja wakaingia bunge la kitaifa. Sisi pia bunge la kitaifa tumeamua tunakuwa huru, tumeamua kutetea demokrasia ya Kenya, tumeamua kupingana na maneno ya ukabila Kenya hii, na tumesema kabla mwaka huu ikwishe, Rigathi Gachagua, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, atakula Christmas akiwa raia wa kawaida, ndio aendelee na maneno yake ya ukabila huko kwa kijiji yake huko. Mimi nimechukua leave kutoka bunge la kitaifa ya mwezi mmoja ili kukuja hapa kuhakikisha zaidi ya shule 15 za ghorofa zinamalizika vile tulianza, na zaidi ya shule 20 tunaanza kutoa majengo ya zamani, tunaweka tiles na kuweka kabro ili shule ing'are ikue centers of excellence. So I have taken leave. I will not go to parliament for the next 1 month. I will only go to the parliament to do 2 things when need arises. 1, to sign the impeachment motion for Rigathi Gachagua, and 2, to vote to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. Then I will come back here kuendelea na shughuli yangu hapa ya kupanga maneno ya CDF.
You've watched and listened to the MP exposing some details, what Rigathi Gachagua did or do, whichever, whether it is past tense. But what we must be aware of is that Rigathi is going to be impeached before December. That is what the MP have said. I want us to dig deep into this on our today's political discussion and ask ourselves, is it possible for Rigathi to be impeached right now? Because what I know and I'm very much aware of, that Ruto need Rigathi Gachagua 2027. The same way Rigathi needs Ruto 2027. After 2027, they are going to maybe separate. I'm seeing Ruto's political game here. Ruto seems to capture Nyanza vote. You have captured Nyanza vote. Let us just assume, I know Kenyans are tired with this government. That is what Kenyans are now saying. But I try to calculate Ruto's movement. He have captured Nyanza votes by enticing Raila Odinga. And obviously, if Raila Odinga visit Nyanza and say, even though right now he's not having strong interest in Nyanza, but assume if he visit Nyanza and say that support Ruto, then if Nyanza people will vote him, Rift Valley, and obvious Coastal was also for Raila Odinga. You see how Ruto calculated his mathematics. And then when we come to Central, he changed his votes by having Kindiki, Kithure. Could this be the reason why Ruto is having interest on Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment? But in Central, he might not get votes as they think. Because Central will say, this man has betrayed our son. Let us rally behind our son. But Rigathi is also in dilemma. Who is going to be his deputy president? Assume Rigathi declared his interest as the president in the Republic of Kenya. Obvious, he's going to fail. He's going to fail. Why? Because Ruto was still grooming him. Ruto was still grooming him. So Ruto can do anything to him. As much as he's popular, known as the deputy president, but the ground is totally different as I compare to William Ruto. So whatever Kimilili MP is saying might be true. They have touched Rigathi Gachagua's weakness. And in politics is always well planned, well plotted for any politician to achieve whatever he or she wants. I can also say that this is earlier. Because if I try to flash back Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto, Uhuru waited for his second term. It's when he calculated he does his own political interest. But of Ruto, he have even planned on how he's going to get the votes by using Raila Odinga as a stepping stone. I keep on telling you. Now here is another story. You now see why Ruto had interest to work with Raila Odinga. Haya, if they plan to impeach Kithure Kindiki, as well said by Didmas Barasa, then we must say here that Mount Kenyan votes are going to split. So Kithure Kindiki are going to be supported, well and fine. Rigathi Gachagua is also going to vie for presidency. Or what if it happens, Rigathi becomes the running mate of Kalonzo Musyoka? Are we not seeing weak element here? Indeed, Ruto had calculated this game. Are we not seeing weak element here? How are they going to convince them? Convince William Ruto? Because I know very well that this man have even captured the IBC. Let us just be frank and try to find out why Rigathi's impeachment might be true. He have captured the IBC. You have again ensured that Rigathi Gachagua remains weak. And now the best option is to impeach him. And that is politics. So Rigathi could have worked it better if he associated himself with Raila Odinga earlier. Then Ruto could have that nightmare. Assume Rigathi becomes the deputy president of Raila Odinga at that time, or even at this moment. So Raila Odinga is the catalyst in this case. That is why Ruto's diehards are very much confident that Rigathi seems to be useless to them. So the best option is to impeach him because he's talked too much. He loves only his tribe, and Kithure Kindiki is now the best. That is how they have calculated the son of Madira. Today, Rigathi is going to be impeached before December. Let's wait and see if it is going to happen. Yesterday, Rigathi apologized. For those who watch his speech, as he was talking, it was a kind of apology. Maybe you have sensed, you have realized, but Haya yote ni maisha. Dunia lazima upitie mambo magumu, ndio ukikufa wanakuandikia rest in peace. Wenye walikuja na rest in peace hawakukosea. So Rigathi Gachagua, mimi naweza kuambia tarajia magumu, because enemies are everywhere. But if you know how to calculate your games, well and fine. That is what you've been planned for, and they are after this motion. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case at this point. But before I conclude, Ruto's administration have not fulfilled the promises. We must again ask ourselves, how are we going to conquer them and come up with William Ruto's administration? What is their main agenda based on the promises? Bye bye, and let's meet on another political discussion.